Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to dismantle an envelope to remake an envelope. I know it sounds silly, but just bear with me, it is worth it, I promise you. So this is what we end up with at the end of the tutorial. I have stuffed mine full of ephemera. If I just take that out, you will see that this is what you are left with. So we have these two front pockets here and a pocket here also. So yeah, let's crack on and get this made. So like I say, we are going to cut apart an envelope in order to make our envelope. So what you want to do is just take obviously you can use any size envelope for this. You can use I'm using C7, you can use C6, C5, whatever size you want. As long as it's one of these with the triangular flap, you should be fine. So all I'm going to do is just push up my craft knife, and I'm going to just lightly kind of saw along this edge here so that this comes away, and then again on this side. Just please don't worry about if you're making any holes or anything like that. Please don't worry, I do this all the time and I still manage to make my finished project. So if you have got leftover pieces of envelope, just rip them off. You don't want to bulk out your pieces, and just open up your envelope like so. So what we are going to do now is just cover both sides of this envelope. So I'll start with just this side. I'll just grab some paper. Now all I do is I literally just flip my paper over. Is it directional? It doesn't matter. And then just glue my envelope piece straight down. So just apply glue to your envelope and glue it down. Oh, I've missed a huge chunk there. It's not good, is it? Okay, that should be okay. And then we're just going to flip it over and stick it down. Sorry, I have my fan on again, so it's blowing everything all over the place. Try and get it as straight as possible. It shouldn't really matter if you're using a non-directional pattern or something like that, or just a plain piece. So I'm just going to make sure that this is all stuck down like so. And then all I do is I just grab my knife and my ruler and just kind of pretend that that piece was still there, and just use it and cut it like so, so that is as if it was never ripped. And then just go round and trim the rest of the envelope. Again, if your piece was missing here, you would just want to follow the line, so just follow it completely straight down like so, and it will give you the perfect envelope shape. Okay, so I have been a little bit of a cheat and I've just made that into a triangular shape. I'm going to use my corner chomper there to make that perfectly rounded on the edge. So then we have that completely covered and it looks like this. Now for this piece that I made, I covered both this side that you've just seen me cover and also this side, but I'm actually going to try and not cover this side and see how it looks, see how it turns out. If I need to cover it, then I'll do so, it's not a problem. Okay, so for this next piece, it doesn't particularly matter which way round you do this. So you can do it so it's like this, where you have this flat edge on the left and the pointed on the right. But for how this is going to lay and how it's going to work out, I need to fold this up. And you'll see where I haven't been able to cut that envelope perfectly, I've got a white area which we don't want to be seen. So for this case, I am going to flip it around this way and repeat the process. So now just want to bring this up so that we've got a little bit of a gap like this all the way around. Obviously if you want to, you can go ahead and cover, but I just wanted to see what it'd look like without it being covered. So I'm just going to really fold this line down like so, give it a really good crease, and then all I'm going to do is just go around and ink all of my edges at this point. So I've just inked this piece, and I'm also going to ink this piece and then this side as well, because that is what is going to be on show. Okay, so that's everything inked and the way that we need it to be. Now you can choose, like I say, where it's universal, you don't have to have it a particular way. Your triangular piece could be on this side and your flat piece could be on this side. So this is all personal preference. You can do it either which way, it really doesn't matter. So we're just going to fold this edge in first, like so, and I'm just going to give that a really good press. Just where we've added that additional paper, it can be quite stubborn in wanting to fold. And then do the exact same with this side, so just bringing the fold to there and overlapping it with this piece on this side, and just give that a really good press, like so. And then I'm just going to ink up this edge piece here, this bottom piece here. And again, like I say, where it's totally personal preference. If you don't want this triangular piece on show, you could flip it and have that straight piece. I, for some reason, like this triangular piece, I don't know why, but that's how I'm going to do it. I find it easiest to use some double-sided sticky tape along this bottom piece here. It just gives me a really quick glue down. I don't have to sit and wait for the glue to dry before I can use it. I can just go straight in once this has been applied, like so. So I'm just going to pull this off, and then whatever piece you want on top, leave. So this piece I want to go on underneath, so that will glue down first. Then I'm just going to apply some glue to the very bottom corner piece over here, like so, just so we don't have anything flapping out and falling off all over the place. And just give that a good press. And honestly, it is as simple as that. That is your deconstructed and remade envelope, and you have 3 pockets. So you've got this piece here, that piece opens up into a full pocket, and then you have these 2 at the front. So you've got one here, and I suppose you could also use this back piece here as a pocket as well. But how cute is that? You could hole punch, you could put a hole in the top of these and add some ribbon and then have it dangling from your journal page. You can have it standalone, put it in a pocket and stuff it full of tags, or you can just glue it onto your page and then have all of your pocket, your ephemera poking out. So yeah, that was a really simple, really quick, easy deconstruction of an envelope and putting it all back together again, but a little bit differently. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. It is a very quick one from me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.